everyone, happy Friday. I think it's Friday. I'm just running out because the lighting is really nice and I want to grab some photos of our beautiful park. I just walked under the most amazing like cherry blossom row. Not cherry blossom, I guess it's like magnolia maybe. But they're still in bloom and they haven't been kind of knocked over by the wind and stuff, which is really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the park, take some pictures, and then I have to go drop something off for Rolando at work because he forgot. So I'll go through the city and bring you along. This area of the park is what we're going to be photographing. It is just stunning. I'm so sorry everyone. I meant to take a lot more videos than I did. I took a ton of great photos. I'll try to pop a few on the screen. But it was such a beautiful morning and I went to take Rolando his deodorant. That's what he forgot before he went to work. And I was on my way there. Got a call. He was like, "You don't have to come anymore." I was like, halfway there. It's not a big deal. It's maybe like, 4 or 5 miles away. And he was like, "You don't have to come anymore. Someone else got me some from like the convenience store in the hospital or whatever." So I was like, okay, but like, what am I supposed to do now? Because I am in the car. Like, what? Maybe I'll go get breakfast somewhere. Where should I go? So I ended up going to a new little bakery that opened up called Needs Bakery. It's by it's by the H&S Bakery Company, and seriously, I'm so excited for this place. I cannot wait to go back. I already told Rolando we have to go back. It is both a sit down and a carry out, so you can do either one that you prefer / have time for. A full list of breakfast items, pastries, bakery items, coffees and teas. So when you walk in, you go to the counter and you can order, or you can be seated. But then also in front of kind of where the hostess stand is, you have a little market, and it is so stinking cute. They have cheeses and olives and olive oils. They have, of course, their breads that they make in-house. They have cards and everything. It's so cute. I cannot wait to go back. I cannot wait to take Rolando, and hopefully next time I'll bring you with me. Apollo and I have been far too lazy today, so I decided we're going to go on a bit of a drive. There he is. There's the boy. Just a sleepy bubbas. Just a sleepy bubbas. Alright. Bag number 1. You got it? Good job, big guy. Bag. Ow, my head. Are you excited to go and run around in new places? Look at you sitting like a proper person. Well, we have the whole place to ourselves. This whole giant, like, sports park out of the city. There's just not enough space for this stuff in the city, I guess. We do have some, like, soccer fields and Patterson Park and stuff like that, but this just feels so calm and relaxing. Right, Bubba's? Already gotten so dirty because he rolled in the baseball field. Yeah. Mommy, stop touching me. Don't go. Oh my goodness, you're gonna get us in trouble. much sass. You have to like flick the bag. Show me your hater blockers.
I can't, I'm driving.
Oh, damn. I have mine on. You have yours on. Oh, there we go. I can see them from here. They're fancy. What do you have? Coffee. We had a beautiful morning. I liked our morning today.
It was busy.
It was busy, yeah. We got all of our new phones, which are coming next week, plus a watch, plus an iPad. We went to a beautiful coffee shop, and then now we're at the mall to see our niece's artwork on display. They do this every year, and all the kids, well, not all the kids, but kids get selected to have their artwork on display. And it's each done by the different elementary schools. Oh, what's this one is so cool. So this one right here, this beautiful piece of like woven thread work. Apparently all the kids did a virtual field trip with the Tate, and this must have been one of the installations. So each child contributed to this. Wow. Good morning, everyone. I'm so sorry I was so bad at vlogging yesterday at the mall, but we had a fantastic time. We got to see our niece's picture, or her artwork. It was basically like a, I don't know if you've ever done this, where you've taken a large piece of paper, cut out little slits, and then you're able to kind of weave in and out smaller pieces of paper. It was so cute. She named hers cotton candy something, because it was like blues and pinks and light purples and whites. It was so cute. But so we did that, and then we went out to dinner, and I just didn't really vlog anything because we were hanging out with family. So this morning I am off to the farmer's market because it's Sunday. I have a few things that I need to get. I'm really hoping that like we have some nice fresh flowers that are available, and some good vegetables that maybe are not root vegetables, because we've had a lot of sweet potato and potatoes and things like that in the last few weeks. So gonna look at that stuff, and then for the rest of the day it's just going to be Apollo and I, because Rolando has to work tonight. So we're going, oh, so tired. It was so hard to wake up this morning. We're gonna just hang out, but I am still thinking about that coffee shop that I showed you yesterday. The coffee one was amazing. I need to go and buy Averly Farms, I think is what it was called. I have to go and buy a few bags because it was delicious. Even Rolando, he just got a black coffee, he was like, this is good stuff. So I was thinking about that. I was thinking about the breakfast, and I was like, oh, should I go for the third day in a row? No, I can't be that crazy person. But maybe tomorrow we take a break on Sunday, and then tomorrow I can go back. So, but for now we need to get to the farmer's market. It's almost It's like 7:55. It opens at 8, and when I say it opens, like there are lots of people who come to this one, so I'm excited to show you all the fun stuff. I told you, when you don't get here early enough, it is, and I got here right, I mean, it's supposed to open at 8. I think it opens at 7 though. But when you don't get here early enough, it's a mess, and finding parking is crazy. So let's go get some shopping done, and then we'll head on home and get some nice coffee. Thank you. You too. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Can you say hello, Bubba's? Just too busy looking at all the stuff over there. Hello, look at you, you handsome prince. Look at my handsome baby. Well, it's about 8 hours since I last saw you. Went to the market, got a lot of good stuff, did some just other errands for the rest of the day, and now we are on our evening walk, sitting in the clovers. It looks like it's going to storm soon, so we're making this a relatively quick walk. But yeah, just finishing out the weekend. I have one more day. This tree is so cool. I have one more day off before I start my new job on Tuesday. They don't start people on a Monday to give them just like that extra break, especially if they're ending their job on Friday and supposed to start, you know, 3 days later, usually on that Monday. I was pretty lucky. I got some, I took some generous time off for myself to have a break between roles, and I'm really glad I did. I've never done that before, and it felt really good to do that. So yeah, I start work on Tuesday. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to meet everyone. I cannot wait to meet clients and all that good stuff. So I don't know how much I'll be able to share about that just for confidentiality reasons, but I'm really excited about the new role. I'm excited to work with people who I've worked with before, but also new people as well. So it's going to be a good, I think, month of change. But as for the rest of the day, we're pretty much just winding down, waiting for this storm to come in. This one is just intently watching everything around him. Just everything the light touches, Bubba, is your kingdom, right? Right. All this extra flabby skin. I have such an exciting package to share that I have been waiting a long time to order, and have also been very excited for its arrival. So in this box it's a very large box actually for what it is my new vlogging camera. We are going to unbox this together. I'm so excited because I really love vlogging, whether it's for YouTube or whether it's taking videos for like reels. I love taking videos. So this is kind of just taking things a step further. My iPhone has kind of lived its very long life, and the camera quality is not as good. Sometimes things are fuzzy, or it has that astigmatism view where like a light looks like it's more of a star with beams coming out of it. So this is going to give much better quality, not only with the visuals, but also with the sound. Okay, so first I purchased this off of Amazon, and I did that for a few reasons. I felt like, one, Amazon just gets here quicker. than what a lot of the other companies were quoting me, like Best Buy. 2, I found that Amazon sellers, this didn't come from Amazon, it came from an Amazon seller, so a company who has a storefront on Amazon. Amazon sellers were adding a lot more extras to their bundles. So for example, where I could pay the same price at Best Buy and just get the camera and the like stock lens, that same cost on Amazon would get me filter kits, maybe a backpack to carry it in, extra lenses, a tripod, etc. So that's why I went with Amazon, and that's why I have this here. So I'm so excited. So the first thing, speak of the devil, is the filter kit that I got that came with it. So these are just a 3-piece filter set that I can use for UV, circular polarizer, and a fluorescent filter. So this will be fun to play around with. I've never really used filters before. My order information, cool. The next thing is a hand grip stabilizer for a tripod. Feels like Christmas. Oh, also, by the way, all of this stuff, this packing material, is being saved and reused for when we move. So this box, the little like bubble, I don't even know what these are called, bubble capsules, I don't know. They're all being reused, so don't think that any of this is going to waste, including any packaging, like plastic packaging like this is going to be perfect to make sure that things don't scratch each other. So all of this is getting reused, and I'm very, very thankful that we get to do that. So opening this one, this is a carrying case for the camera. Now I do have a larger carrying case that houses my DSLR, my Nikon, so the big one that I take photos with, but this is so nice just to have an extra and something that's a different size, because you never know what you're gonna need for your different types of vacations. So this one has some nice pockets, a good long size strap that you can use to create like a crossbody, side pockets for things like maybe a lens cap, a little bit of packing paper. So this is going to be really nice. This feels like a tripod, correct? Which is actually awesome too, because I have a tripod currently for my DSLR, and I actually lost the mount that connects the camera to the tripod. So this will be perfect. This is going to be awesome to be able to use, super lightweight, and it has 3 different levels to make this super tall, or just kind of keep it on the shorter side, but create some stabilization. And it comes with its own little kind of carrying case, dust bag, etc. that, oh, funny enough, has a little strap, so you could wear that like that, which is nice. The next few things we have, we get a 64 gigabyte memory card. I will definitely have to pick up a lot more of these. I don't know that 64 gigs is going to be anywhere near enough. One cleaner, a battery, a lens cleaner, all of these kind of extra things. And this is what I'm saying, you don't get this with places like Best Buy, etc. And if they do offer it, you're paying it and premium on top of the camera costs. Whereas with this, I got all of this just from the seller. So I actually get 2 memory cards, which is lovely. Again, one of the benefits of buying the packages from the Amazon sellers right here. And I do want to say Amazon sellers can have like a refurbished model, maybe one that was already delivered to a customer, opened, used, etc. And they'll typically say what the quality is and if it's new, gently used, etc. And the prices will often reflect that as well. The next 2 things that I have are 2 different lenses, which I just think, they're lens attachments. But I just think these are so awesome and such a great value add from the sellers. So the first one that we have here is the wide angle lens, and it is just going to give more variation to what you can shoot with a single camera versus having to have multiple lenses. This is more of a quick and easy way to switch it out. The other one that I have is a telephoto lens as well. And the last item is the camera itself. And I was between this one and another Sony, because it is a Sony. And I ended up going with this one because it is the ZV-E10. They just came out with the ZV-E1 actually, which is an upgrade, I would say, to this. The price is also a big upgrade. I think it was retailing for about $2,100, whereas this one was about $900 and change with all of these different add-ons. The reason I went with this is because it does, as you can see here from the photo, it gives you the body of the camera, and then it also has lenses which you can attach and detach. And the reason I went with this one versus the other one was for that very reason. I wanted to be able to have multiple types of lenses, where I believe with the ZV, I forget the other model now that I bought this one, but with the other Sony model that I was looking at, which is also considered a vlogging camera, it just had one lens. You weren't able to interchange them. It was just one type of lens that you could use with the camera. So again, this gives you more options, more variability. Let's actually get into it. Bam. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Look, it's all packaged. Okay, we'll get into all this stuff. This feels like a battery to me. I think we have charging cable, the little brick to charge. Oops. Nice, a converter to a strap that says Sony on it. Helpful, especially if I'm going to be switching between like my DSLR and the vlogging camera. Da, 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 da. It feels really light actually for what it's going to be doing for me. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at that. I mean, seriously stunning. A great, beautiful piece of technology. I cannot wait to get started on this. One of the reasons I really liked it actually is because of this little pop-out screen. So when I am doing a video like this, I will be able to see myself, see what the background is, if I need to go this way, if I'm too far, if I'm blurry, etc. I love this idea of this type of screen, and it flips so I can, for whatever reason, if I need to look at it like this or tilt it a little bit, get a different angle and the lighting, really, really helpful. And it closes like this as well if I wanted to protect that screen. Wow. And I was saving December, and it's been putting bits of money away here and there, kind of cutting expenses here and there, and it just feels really good to be able to have this. You know, like I've worked very hard for this, and for some people this might be, you know, a drop in the bucket. For me, it was definitely a bigger purchase, especially with Apollo's surgeries coming up, so it felt really good to be able to do this for myself. So waving my flag, tooting my horn, because this time I think I deserve it. Go Sam. Good morning, everyone. It's not even the morning. I'm eating pasta, and it is most definitely the afternoon. Lovely day outside. Anyway, with my pasta, I'm going upstairs to go and get ready because I have to go to a wedding. Okay, sorry. So Apollo had surgery this week on his CCL. He tore his left CCL completely, and he partially tore his right CCL. So he had surgery on that Tuesday, I think. So I was just checking the ring downstairs because he's not supposed to be without his cone, but he really, really hates the cone. So while I'm home and I can watch over him, I let him leave the cone off just because I think it gives him a bit of a breather. I think he gets a lot of anxiety. I mean, I would too. A lot of anxiety with it around his head. So I let him take it off, and I'm obviously upstairs, he's downstairs. So I was just checking the ring to make sure he wasn't biting out his stitches, which yeah. So I am off to a wedding, and Rolando will be back home from work, so Apollo will only be alone for a few hours, which the doctor said is fine. There's no worries about it. We left him as like a trial run. We just went out and did errands yesterday for 2 hours just to make sure everything was okay. And it turned out to be fine. So I have the ring. I feel so good that I can like flip that on, see where he is in the downstairs, because he's not allowed to go up the steps. So he's really relegated to the downstairs, and I can make sure everything's okay. And Rolando is here. I am not far away, so I could drive back if God forbid anything happened. But yeah, if it's like anxiety inducing leaving him alone, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to get ready. I'm starting off with all of my Typology skincare because this has really, I think, made a big difference. Oh, come on. Made a big difference in my skin. Not only for the ingredients, but I've actually enjoyed creating a skincare routine for this stuff because, again, I think it's just doing good stuff for me. So I've really tried to stick to doing this routine as much as I can, whether it's during the week, the weekend, etc. So, oh, all those oils feel so good on my poor dry skin. So yeah, the first thing that I'm using is this AM PM serum that I have. This I really like. It is pretty thick. I'll show you. It is, yeah, she is thick. But this really is kind of one of the first things that I put on my skin, and I'm following all of their rules. So that's what they said. They said put this as your first kind of like base layer, let it soak in for a bit. So this is what I put on first. And then after that, for the morning specifically, just the AM, I will use this moisturizer, which I really love as well. I mean, it's almost gone. So I need to get another one of this. This is their zinc and bamboo extract face moisturizer. So this is really great. I do find I have to rub it in a little bit more than a regular moisturizer, and I'm not sure if that's because of the zinc or whatever, but I've seen reviews where people were like, it sits on my face, it leaves white, you know, stuff on my face, and if I don't rub it in all the way, yes, it will sit on my face and I can see it. So I just take the extra time and massage my face a little bit more, but I've never had an issue with it not soaking in after, you know, a set amount of time. What else? Oh, I do have their toner as well, which I also really like. I probably should have put that on first, but I forgot. And then this is their gel cleanser, another really good option if you're looking for a cleanser. I also have for the nighttime this, what is this? Lactic acid for the evening time. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. This lactic acid for the nighttime, and also this rose serum extract for the nighttime as well. So these two I'll take with me to the wedding because my friend and I are spending the night, and then I have the morning stuff. So I'm just gonna let that soak in for a bit. Have my mac and cheese. I also didn't realize the mac and cheese is spirally. And I'm used to the like tube ones, so that was a bit of a shock when I put that into the pot. I thought I got the wrong thing, but yeah, I'm gonna let this all soak in, come back, do the moisturizer, get ready to go, because I think I'm gonna have to do my makeup before I leave because I'm not gonna have time. We're gonna get there probably like 30-ish minutes maybe to an hour before the shuttles start to leave. Yeah. So, we'll see. I am sweaty. Have just been putting all my stuff in a suitcase. I think for tomorrow I'm just gonna do casual white blouse, black pants, some little slip-on loafers, got my makeup, my straightener, and more makeup. I got shoes as well, 2 different kinds, because I'm with all the rain and stuff, I think I'm not gonna wanna get these messy, but who knows what the venue is gonna be like. So I have these instead, and then you just saw me fiddling with this garment bag that my dad got me, or handed down to me. So before I head out today, I just want to show you how things look in the house right now with Apollo on bed rest. So here are the first two sets of beds. This one is his Tempur-Pedic style dog bed. It kind of has a border around it that he can like lay his head over. Nice and poofy. And we just put a blanket there. That is a human bed pillow and another human pillow because when he decides to come and sleep with us during the middle of the night on the blow-up mattress, I don't think it's heavy enough to hold me, Apollo, and Rolando. So either Rolando and I will come and sleep on here. And honestly, it's just as nice as a regular bed. So we have these two beds. This one, Rolando has started to prop up the little yellow pillows right there. And basically just put them here so he can have a good view of the TV. But then we also have this blow-up mattress that Apollo is currently on, and this is where Rolando and I will at least start the night. Door is open right now just in case he wants to go outside, but yeah, this is our setup for right now, and it seems to be working pretty well. He seems happy. We have to barricade, and this is kind of where the mess comes in. We have to barricade all of the stairs. So here are all of our brake parts that are going to be installed next weekend. And then we have a bunch of kind of just like random chairs and bags and all that kind of stuff to block him from the downstairs. And then all of these other boxes here are from the bachelorette party that I was at last weekend, just extra snacks that we have left over. So this is such a mess between shoes and blankets and beds and dog toys everywhere, but honestly, it seems to be working. He's not always into being filmed. Sometimes he'll look away, but sometimes he'll give you a really good Bubba Cakes, how you doing? Yeah, so he's doing good. That's where his IV went in, and then he has pretty much the whole back of his leg, this is not a new fashion statement, is shaved, and then not this leg, but the other one on this side is where they did the surgery. So he will be getting the other one done in September, which he is not excited for. But honestly, this one hasn't been too bad. Like the hardest part, I would say, has been having to take him out on walks, and I think in Colorado that's where we'll be when we get the next surgery. So I really think it's going to be a lot easier because we'll have a yard, he'll be able to just kind of like go out, we won't have to walk him and things like that. I think we'll still probably try to take him on walks, but it won't be the only way he can go to the bathroom. He'll have like kind of a quiet place for himself. So I have to show you. Yeah. Look at that sweet boy. They say Roddies have such expressive eyebrows. I think his eyebrows are so expressive, but those bottom parts of his eye that are like just the little red bits, it just makes you feel like he's so tired. Poor baby. Hi. Oh my gosh, is this the cheese? Oh, that's good. Yum, 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 yum. Well, it is time for me to head out and get to this wedding. Yes, we don't like that, but Rolando will be home soon, so he won't have to be in the cone for too long. And actually, he was in the cone for the whole day after the whole day he got the surgery, the whole day after the surgery, the whole day following. So he's okay in the cone. It's just not ideal, and I know it frustrates him. So just for a bit. Bye.